Well, boys, here we go again. So, you know, we see Izuku in the on, see Izuku on his bed, just sitting experimenting with the gadgets that I showed you. Yeah, well, basically these. But, like I said, well, he keeps basically, just fucking around. Fuck you guys gonna get him here. You're gonna be a pain in the ass someday. But anyway, that's gonna be an interesting one. But anyway, a bit more time later, he's basically fucking around, with, basically, he's fucking around with Milo High. So about that. He gets a phone call. He walks out, and he answers the phone. A bit more talking, little. He was mama uncle, best mom. But anyway, he, he basically is hella excited, and is just basically he's basically skipping. He basically just skips to his house. But I say house. He just basically skips to his dorm room. Basically, class 1A being weirded up with this, but doesn't care. And basically, what happened? His mom got a better job in America that pays a lot more than a job here in Japan. So yeah. And she says that they're moving to America in about a week. Well, tomorrow actually. Yeah, let it be tomorrow. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be weird. Damn. This is probably gonna be a 5-part series. But anyway, like I said, I explained everything. So, he a bit of more time. Tomorrow, time skip to tomorrow. He basically walks in school and, walks out to Mr. Aizawa since, Mr. Aizawa was the only one who didn't treat him like absolute shit. So, he explained to Mr. Aizawa what's gonna happen today, and he's gonna move and all that. And, Mr. Aizawa is, kinda saddened by this since Deku was he was his best student. So yeah, hey, Deku goes and sits down, and my boy is looking clean, bro. I got to say, damn. But anyway, y'all can imagine what he's wearing. Just know he's clean. My boy got the drip. But anyway, he's sitting down, and class 1A comes in, and Kiyoshima says he's wearing a nice outfit, but coming away. But suddenly coming out, she screams out, "Too bad it looks shit on you." Wow. Come on, really? Anyway. Little reference I put in there. But, yeah, anyway. He basically, Izuku tells him to basically fuck off. But, sits down and doesn't, seem to care. Doesn't, care. So, after that, it's time for him to leave. He gets up, he walks up to Aizawa, and he basically shakes Aizawa's hand and leaves the classroom. Class 1A being confused and basically asks Aizawa, where's Izuku going? Aizawa tells them that he's moving to America. Class 1A being devastated by this. So anyway, maybe at a time later, Izuku is basically flying to America. And he's basically experimenting with his quirk. But not, nobody really sees. He pulls out. Really? He pulls out cat. Well, He pulls out cat. Izuku being, surprised by this, and sees what cat can do. Cat is basically a 60 times booster. So he's also busy with cat. And cat suddenly disappears, and Izuku's, basically eyes started glowing a bright green. Like I said, Izuku's eyes are originally blue. But anyway, his eyes started glowing a bright green. Him luckily hiding it from the rest of the people on the plane. He doesn't want to be arrested for using his cloak in public. So he's hiding it by basically covering his eyes with his hand. So yeah, his eyes eventually stop glowing. He decides to stop messing around, otherwise he's gonna be caught using his cloak. So Izuku goes to sleep. Time skip, we finally reach America. Izuku basically gets off and looks around and basically tries and see his surroundings. Well, basically take in his surroundings. I almost said catch his surroundings. But anyway, he walks and he basically pulls out his phone and calls his mom to tell him, he's here. So, Izuku is basically standing there. And yeah, we back on that. Basically calls Uber. Keep in mind, Mama Inko messaged him the address of the house. And he tells the Uber where to go and the Uber drives. Izuku comes to a stop and looks amazed. He comes to a stop and oh my god, he's gonna come in here again, isn't he? He comes to a stop and he sees this big ass house staring at him. So he walks towards it and oh wow, he basically walks up and he knocks on the door and Inko, she comes inside and sees Izuku. She basically escorts Izuku out of the house and starts showing him around. They basically Izuku didn't get one fall, so he still got his dream shattered. So yeah. And he unlocked his crook at the Sludgeville incident. He basically, by accident, made some TNT. While he summoned the TNT, it was basically lit, so he saw that it said TNT, so he just threw it at the sludge villain in the direction of the sludge villain, and it ended up exploding him, giving him back enough space to, keep on exploding his way out. So yeah, that happened. The fuck is happening? Oh my god. But anyway. Oh my god. Oh. If you hear any background noises, I'm very sorry. But anyway. She basically shows me his room is. Keep in mind, Izuku does not have any All Might posters because of what All Might said. So, he basically looks around and he basically, he starts decorating his room. Time skip. This is basically his room. Just make it a little bit darker and put LED lights on the walls. So yeah. A bit of that one later. Since, he's a gamer. Like in Tommy. And, he has 10 million subs. Well, yeah.